There's a lot of moments in manifesting where you see your SP get married and you're like, oh, it's over. Or you're manifesting money and you might lose your job even. And you're like, oh, well, I'll never become a millionaire. The thing is, guys, is why do we play stupid? Why do we blind ourselves? There have been so many instances, and you know that this is true, where you've seen times that you thought it was going to go one way and then it went the other. And I know someone's going to be watching this and saying, well, yeah, but this is different. I have the special situation. And there was a guy on Reddit who said that if I have pink hair, then I'll never be loved. Let me tell you one thing. First of all, fuck Reddit. Okay? Second of all, fuck you if you don't want to understand that the 4D is the truth. Okay? The 3D is retarded, okay? It's the 4D's bitch, all right? Try demonetizing me now, YouTube, okay? Because this is serious, guys, all right? And I didn't mean to actually say fuck you, okay? It was a very loving fuck you, all right? But if you actually made it to this part of the video and are not a crybaby and understand that, you know, unlike some of these other manifestation coaches say, but you gotta be love. Oh, you can't talk to your viewers that way. You gotta be, yeah, but also I'm a fucking coach. Okay? I'm trying to coach you guys. I'm trying to fucking make you win. I'm not trying to teach you guys to be a little bitch. Okay? Because this shit is real, guys. Okay? This is not just manifesting number 2 pencils, my friends. Okay? Now, I don't want to put your goals on a pedestal either, right? But what I'm trying to say, guys, is that if you think that this is just going to be, you know, flowers and daisies, you know, and that there's not going to be any sort of physical troubles, difficulties in the 3D realm, then you're honestly mistaken, my friend. Okay? Manifesting sometimes can feel like crap in the body, right? But in the body, because you are not the mind or the body, you are an eternal being living in the body, experiencing this humanity, right? But it can be tough. But the one who's going to get to the end, like the scriptures say, is few there be that find it, okay? And the one who's going to get to the end is the one who persists. Persists in what? Persists in lying to themselves? No. Persists in the bridge of events that has to happen. You don't know the time or the hour, so don't worry about it. Okay? Now, I get it. I get it. Some of you guys are actually experiencing it right now, and you're like, yeah, great. All right, so that's all I got to do while I have fucking tears in my eyes while I'm fucking sleeping in my car? But guys, look. When have you ever heard of somebody who fucking manifested something at the snap of a finger? If it really worked that way, don't you think that nobody would be fucking crying? Don't you think that we wouldn't have to fucking work? That there would be no jobs? That AI would be taking over? That oh, well, shit. I came out of the womb and all I did was I said I wanted to be a 53-year-old billionaire with hot chicks, and all of a sudden my parents didn't even have to worry about changing my diaper. Guys, come on. Let's stop acting fucking retarded just for a second, okay? Today, this is gonna be my most rantful fucking video of all time. Let's just fucking be real here for a second, okay? Look, everything in life requires work. You happy? I said it. No other manifestation coach is gonna want to admit it to you, but it requires work, okay? Now, it doesn't mean when you want your SP that you gotta figure out how to get more game, that you gotta look max clavicular style. No. It doesn't mean if you want to make money that you have to buy all these entrepreneur courses. No. All you have to do, your only job, you want to know what it is to decide you have it, and no matter what you see, you stay in that story. That's all you have to fucking do. You don't have to fucking get Botox. You don't have to fucking buy courses. You don't have to even go to the gym. Unless you decide that. So this video is not to tell you, hey, I hate to break it to you, but you're going to have to do this. You're going to have to do that. I'm not even making this video to tell you to buy my coaching, right? If you want to, you can. But if you actually do what I say in this video or in any of my other videos, you will get your SP. The only reason why coaching exists is because people can't stop checking the fucking 3D, right? But if you actually were to stay in the story, and despite how many times you catch her making out with the guy 6 feet taller than you in the locker room, no matter how many times he doesn't want to commit to you and says he only wants you for friends with benefits, if you were to tell yourself, no, me and him are married, he fucking is so obsessed with me as my husband that he has a whole company, 6-figure company, making statues of my greatness, right? All his friends are fucking jealous because they cannot get a 10 out of 10 like me. If you were to talk about yourself like that, despite what the 3D shows you, even if you have to do it with tears in your eyes, guess what, my friends? You will get it eventually. And I know what someone, eventually? No, fuck that. I'm just going to be a loser forever. Well, would you rather have to wait some time in the 3D to get what you want, but still get it? Or continue pitying yourself and never get anything in your life? I mean, you decide. Which is the worst option there? Would it not be to invest time in yourself as I try to reverse and fucking make this banger of a video? Would it not be to just invest in yourself? Instead of just, because I'm going to tell you one thing, guys, that most manifestation coaches might not tell you. Well, maybe some of them have said this. We all want our SP. We want money. We want to look good. But you want to know what else we want? We want to play the victim. We want to feel hurt, in a sense, so that way someone could say, you know what, it's okay. Everything's gonna be all right. You know what, you're right. Your ex really did treat you like shit. You know what, yeah, that your boss it sucks. If anything, fuck him. Like, you know, you want to continue to persist in the cocktail deliciousness of your anger, of your pain. Right? Because there is some sort of high in experiencing the pain. But you want to know another high that there is as well? This is not so much about the negative side of things, but on the positive side of things, there's a high in the anticipation. And a lot of times this is why people manifest hot and cold behavior from SPs, because instead of focusing on the end, they focus on the excitement of how would it feel like to get a text message from them. And then in their imaginal act, they see the text message. It feels really real. But what do? They imagine that it is the best thing in the fucking world. Like if the Messiah came to rapture them. Rather than imagining that they got the text message. Of course. Anyways, what's for dinner? Not knowing that if you were really the guy who they wanted to be with, they want to be with the guy who already gets success. They want to be with the guy who's not needy. Okay? Now, someone's going to say, well, technically, I've been in a relationship and, it was all perfect and, we were still very clingy with each other and blah, blah, blah. Then why the hell are you manifesting somebody right now? Okay? Look. If you guys know what to do, great, then go fucking do it. Okay? But I'm telling you the way the reality works. You know that you've heard songs before, and then 5 days later, where you typically would never hear that song ever on the radio, boom, you hear it in the elevator. Okay? It's the same shit with SPs. It's the same shit with fucking money. It's the same shit with physical appearance. The only difference is you fuck it up by checking the 3D and you put it on the pedestal. And the moment you put it on the pedestal, it's like robotically affirming throughout the fucking day 1,000,000 times that you suck. It's like doing a sat session of your SP marrying somebody else every single night. That's exactly what checking the 3D is. But you want to know what's the same thing as doing a sat session of you and your SP married every single night? not checking the 3D, deciding a month ago that you guys are married and living your life like nothing happened. Boom. Case closed, guys. All right. Now, I got a fart, so I'm going to end this video right here. But if you guys want to join the membership where there's exclusive access to videos you will never see on the public side, and also 2 months advance on videos that you will see later on, join now. And also that's the only location rather that has customer client success stories. 20 plus minutes, by the way. Okay. Retention span max. All right. And also, guys, if you want to work with me, the links are in the description. I would love to work with you. Bye for now.